Hello everyone and welcome back to Heroic 3D Arts Gaming. Today is theme park Thursday, and we're continuing with Planet Zoo. I hate building in this kind of light, so what I'm going to do is let the game run until it becomes daylight again, and then I'll pause it, delete everything, and then start my build. So yeah, I will speed this part up. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much to speed up, but I'll speed it up anyway. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we've arrived at daylight in the morning, and we're going to start deleting. But before we start deleting, we have to make sure all these animals are back in the trade center. So let's click on them. Oh, it's empty. What happened with this one? Did I not... Yeah, I did everything I was supposed to. Okay, no need to worry about it. Go here. All animals. Can I just sell them? No. So we'll move them to the trade center. Same with the boa constrictors. And the axolotl. I'm not going to sell the axolotl. They're the only ones that I'm not going to sell because they're so hard to come across. Spiders. Sorry, tarantulas. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. That looks like an albino. We'll sell those. Quick trade. Now we put the butterflies in. So, see, now the trade center's full. So we'll go back here. Species. Cloudless sulfur. European peacock, fruit bat. We have brown sloth as well. Brown throated sloth. So we'll select that. Just looking for the rest of them. All I'm doing here is just selecting everything at the minute. Everything that I've got in a exhibit. So here we go. We'll select all those, sell them. They can go to the trade center. Trade center's full again. And as you see, all this is adding up. The base money, so yeah, we are bringing in quite a bit with it. Nobody's checking on these, are they? Oh, I didn't put it in. Set it right. Okay, so we won't worry about that. Mistakes were made, but that is okay. Mistakes are allowed to happen. And then the spectacled flying fox. And what's left in here? Oh, there we go. Quick trade. 39,000. Thank you. Well, we'll call it 40,000. Next thing to do is open up this, select all our star, and fire them. And we have to let that run because, well, otherwise they just get stuck in the middle of the park and they become very annoying. Deleted those. We'll delete those. So yeah, we'll let that run now so that the staff can leave the park. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't really, you know, purchase caretakers. Like I said, the main goal was to get animals in, get people in, get tickets sold, get what do you call it, sold, and you know, just that basic stuff really. We want to close the zoo so nobody else is coming in. Click over there. Come on, hurry up guys, get out. Tell you what, let's get rid of that. And that one. Just mainly so they're not, you know, fighting. Want them out quick as possible. Now they have left. We can focus on doing this. Facilities and habitats. Path extras. Paths. There we go. So now we got 2 million, sorry, 1,200,000, 218,000, sorry, $890 to have fun with. Now, the annoying part here is we can't delete the last spawn point for pedestrians. I wish we could, because like I said, it's completely out of alignment with the park, with the boundary. Oh, I did say I was going to show you what I meant by that, so we'll go ahead and do it. So we'll turn on angle snap. So we got that, right? But then when we put the gate down, hold on. So we'll take the path, align to grid. So we do that. We'll just double check, because knowing my luck, on the one chance, on the one time that I'm showing you that it's completely in line, and if it is, I'm going to be very annoyed. Turn off, just so we can get it done quickly. So there we go, we got that little square section set up. Barriers, just any gate will do. Bring it nice and close to the path. We'll turn on angle snap. See, it's not in line. It's like, it's not straight, which is what I mean by it being out of line. And if you're thinking, oh yeah, but you've just put the gate there really close, we'll bring it up a bit further. Yeah, it's still, no, it's still not as aligned as I would like it. So say for instance we were to do this, we'll shorten it a bit. Actually, we'll just move this. I'm sure that was perfectly straight. Yes. No, it's really showing me up right now, isn't it? But okay, well, like I like to keep my gates as close as possible to the fence. I don't like wasting space. So let's go ahead and undo all of this. Grab the path, delete mode. So we can't delete this path here until we move that. So we're going to move that over to here. Yeah, see, because it's in its on its own grid as well, it's not going to adhere to anything. Select grid. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. Unless we could do that, and then we move it. Yeah, no. See, I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to path, delete these. We'll move this over to the center. Close that. Now, it's time to build the zoo entrance. I am going with the name Dragonheart because of my Welsh roots. And I asked AI to come up with a image. You know, just a little something so that I can make in the game for a Welsh zoo entrance. So that's what we're going to do by here. This is the entrance that Chat GPT came up. So yeah, we're gonna try and replicate it as closely as possible. I mean, we can't. I don't know if we could exactly do it 100%. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So we go back to the zoo and we're gonna click on construction. I think there's a wall type called European stone or something like that. So we'll look for that, which will be the closest to the picture. We'll look at walls. Yeah, there we go. European rustic stone wall. So we'll grab this one. And we're going to get it as close as possible to this barrier, to this border, or boundaries, whichever way you want to say it, that's what we're going to go for. I'm going to go like that. What I want to do is a lot of British zoos would have shops in this area. Not not like gift shops, but they would have a like information stand and things like that. So how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go 7, 8, and then bring it out to about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks good. We'll bring that here and here. These ones will go here. Now, as you can see, in the background of the picture is like a cottage type of thing, which is what I'm trying to replicate by here. So we're going to switch to the arch tab. We'll select this one. Oh wait, no, I wanted to put that extra stone wall down. So yeah, we'll go there. We'll finish this side as well because we're gonna duplicate the sides. That can go there, and so can that one. This one's going to be a flower bed, so we'll do this just so it looks good. Now we can go back to the arch menu, arch tab. This is the one we wanted. Put those by there. I know it's not 100% exact, but I mean, we want to be a little bit creative with it. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to this one, delete that, and place a window. So we have guests who will look into the plant area, the plant beds. Try and... This is the worst part about the game, is just figuring out everything. This one? I don't have auto snap on. Auto stacking, that's the one I meant. Go here. 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 Not entirely sure what kind of roof we're gonna do yet. Come on, think of something. So what I am gonna do whilst we're in here is facilities. Guest buildings. There we go. We're gonna turn off auto stacking because we don't need it right now. I'm gonna put a... No. We'll undo that. I'm gonna have it go this way. Then we're gonna have this path, but we're gonna turn off path supports, curb on ground path. Go back to this, and then we're just gonna fill this area in. Let's just try to think now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these out because that's where we're gonna put the gates. So we'll go back to this, double click on this just so we got the grid. Turn off the heat map because we don't need it. Z to rotate by here. And then we'll go back to path. Ooh. That's going to be hidden, so that's okay. There we go. So we'll exit out the path menu and we'll double click on this. I want to look at slabs. I want to see if we've got slab floors. No. Slab. No. Stone. No. 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 This just looks horrible. Sandstone? No. That's pretty close to what I want. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so we'll go here. And this is what we want to do now. Is just fill this area in. Something going on here. Okay, so the floor ain't flat. So let's go ahead and delete the path for a minute. And we're going to go to terrain and flatten to foundation. Hopefully this resolves the issue. Terrain, we're also going to do paint and get rid of this long grass. Because for some reason it popped up without my permission. Yeah, that looks fairly flat now. Could be wrong, but we'll give it a go. And I think it's this one? No. Actually, let's have a look. No, I don't like that. This one? Yes, this is the one. So we'll click on that. Oh, we've got to find it again. Here we go. Still the same thing. We'll just do this. No, it's not going to work. It's a bit of a shame. I really like that idea. Go back to terrain. Let's see if we can modify it. Scenery lock. No, we don't want auto paint. Why is it doing that? Let's make the brush smaller. Too small. Push it down a little. No, I'm gonna have to delete this one. Delete these. Oh, come on, get off of it. Those have been deleted. I guess the good thing is that we've got the area, you know, prepped, in a sense. Right into foundation. Here we go. That should work perfectly now. So go back to facilities, double click on the construction. One there. And one there. Turn off heat map. I'm not sure what's by there. We don't need that. Oh, we've dropped it massively now. What have we done? Alright, so no, we had it perfect. Why did that manipulate the ground? No, let's have a look. No, we don't want it to flatten the terrain. We don't. We just want it to do its job. Yeah, there. That's perfect. I think it's because I dropped down the what do you call it, foundation. Got that thing there, back there again. I'll delete that. What is it? Bring this up here. Oh, what is this damn thing? Why are you hidden? So flatten this again. Move it back into place. Control D for that there. we need path to remove these. And we'll align it to grid. Here we go. Oh, that was a palaver, wasn't it? We'll keep it on the same grid here. Facilities, guest facilities. We put these in. Burgers. Need the information stand. And a little souvenir stand with it as well. So now we go back to construction. Euro. And we'll pick up windows. We're gonna maybe not. I was gonna control and D to duplicate this foundation. So we can do this. Go back to path because we need to get rid of these. Need lights. Wall lights. Okay, so we got those. What's that? Oh, LED sign support. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Should we align to position? No. Maybe. No. We'll stick to it going here. And we'll do a full. No. That went wrong. So select X, turn on angle snap. We'll replace that, and then it's Control X to go ahead and duplicate it. No, we're not going to duplicate it yet. What am I thinking? We need this. I need to do this. Do this. Let's go ahead and select this light. Colors. Hold on. Let's. Okay, so that light does not turn on. That's not what I like. What we want is light to turn on. We'll delete that. Oh, there we go. This is more of an aquatic type of thing, but it's quite rustic. What we want to do is lights on all of the time. This one here, this one here, and this one here. That one there. And we'll select them. And we can all move them up together. Yeah, it looks good. Grab another one. No. Duplicate it. Do it the same by here. That's been replaced with a window, so we're not going to touch that one yet. Actually, let's do that now. And that should be good. Oh wait, let's go ahead and move those up. Take one for here. We can go ahead and delete this. Which it will not let me do. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is wood support beams. If I can find them. Are they under props? Yeah. Well, they should be. Wood. Let's have a look at this. No. This one? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and place that one there. When it decides to let me. We'll place one there and bring it in. Then what we're going to do with this one is which is it? This one will turn off position snap. Turn it. Yeah, that looks good. Bring it down a touch. I forgot how to go up and down. There we go. So we'll place that there. And we'll select all three of these. And X to duplicate. Control X to duplicate. We will go back and realign everything for there. X again to turn it. The whole zoo is not going to be this type of thing like European. It's just going to be the entrance. Because I really like the entrance AI came up with. To place that one there. Oh, roughly there. Really, I shouldn't have put this one here. We'll X to turn it, or rotate it, whichever you prefer, and go here. We only want to edit one side, so we'll do this. Then we'll put this one here. So right click to take that off. That's beautiful. Delete these. Actually, I'm not going to go ahead and worry about this side because it's such a minor thing, and I'm not going to be really looking in the building anyway, so I'm literally doing this just for the guests. Here we go. Now let's look at roofing. Actually, no, not yet. Not roofing yet. We got a couple of things to put here. Benches. See, I like the New World stuff here more than I like the European. But we're gonna keep the aesthetic here. Bench by there, and a bench by there. European. I mean, look at that. The European bin's ugly. We'll go Planet Zoo bin. You can never have too many bins in this game. Someone will always find a place to put rubbish on the floor. So yeah, that bit's not quite finished. um, let's have a look at the path a minute. So I want to square it. So delete those. There we go. Facilities again. Guest buildings. Bit of money. ATM beer. Did I do this one? Yeah, so path here as well. Facilities. ATMs here. And what I'm going to do is copy that for there. Copy that one by there. Go back to the Euro setup. Brick. We'll do that. Because then we've got... There we go. Doors. Wooden. Let's have a look at this. No? No. No. We will find it. No. Oh, check that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That one looks quite British in a sense. Here we go. Euro. Back to Euro. We can have the 2-meter slope. This. Oops. And same bit here. 2-meter wall. So while we're still on the Euro walls, I'm gonna look at how much what the requirements are for the peacock. Indian Peafowl. Yeah, I know it's called the peafowl in the game, but in the UK we call them peacock. Requirements. How many can we have? Don't want too many because they're relentless in breeding. Um, four males, 16 females. Hmm. Okay. So it's 16. We'll go with 16. We won't have. I hope we don't have 16. 492 square meter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, barriers, null barrier will go by here. This is not going to be straight off the bat. This is just so I got an idea of what I'm doing. Bring the length down. I hate that it does that. So yeah, we'll bring it back across here. No, that's not straight at all, is it? Like I said, it's not going to be at this point. It's not going to even match on sides or anything. Bring this closer to the barrier border. We'll turn off that. Take this one. There we go. And we'll put a gate on so we can have the size of the enclosure. I think we're oversized, but... Oh yeah, we're way oversized. You know what? We'll go with it. So... we'll click back on this. We need 1.25 meter, so... Oh, what's that? Don't want that. Put that there. And we want a fence to go on top of it. No, not that one. And now we select these. Oh, why is this so far down? There we go, that's better. Sort of. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. That's annoying, but there. It's annoying that does not line up. So we'll bring that in closer. Yeah, that's okay. We are going to go all the way out to this barrier. Leave 2 and 2. Leave 2 again. Leave 1. So that should be 1.2 meters. Let's double check. That's 2 meters, but that's okay. Back to this, and what we want is back to Euro. I like to use this. And then go to arches. No? No. Oh, we messed this up again. Here we go. What can we use? We'll bring down the grid size and we'll try and fit this in here somehow. Oh, perfect. Over here we need this. That'll be the main gate for staff. Let's go in here and look at gates. Oh, that's perfect. Snap to location. And keep that there. And this one here. Now we can cancel out that. And just, ensure it's middled. all centered. That looks good enough to me. X to duplicate. Control X to duplicate, sorry. Yeah, that looks quite good. I like that. We'll go back to this. Euro. Go back to the wall. This. There. Yeah, we'll double it up. And do this again. And then we take these. Put them there. And we'll put those there. Yeah, I like that so far. I really like that. We're not going to do the roof yet. But we can do this. This one can have a smaller slope to it. We'll copy and paste this. Let's move this up. For some reason that's gone down as well. So unfortunately at this point I accidentally turned off my mic and didn't realize. I like using OBS Blade for iPhone to control my recordings, and yeah, I don't know what happened, but I accidentally ended up muting the mic, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for the rest of this video. So by here, I'm just tidying up everything, making sure these gates are centered. One of the problems I have is I find it hard to find the center of things. My perception isn't that good. I eventually did find out why a lot of these construction pieces were shown to be under the ground a little bit. And it's because when I was working on the foundation pieces for the custom path, the main entrance, I was lowering them down. So
the grids below the ground. By here, I start work on my flower beds. Now, unfortunately, these flowers do affect the animals' comfort. But it's not a massive effect on them. Like, it's like a 1% change in their comfort. And it's quite a lot of flowers that I do put down. The one thing I don't like about these fence pieces is they don't line up to be exact. So here I'm putting down more foundation pieces. These will act as a snapping point for mulch. Here I'm looking for a mist type of effect, like as if the plants are being constantly watered. I know, in reality, plants shouldn't be constantly watered, but in this case, you can't exactly turn these things off. See, now usually what I would do is I forgot to do it in this. I would use the foundation pieces as a snapping point, as I said, and I would snap each piece of the mulch to that foundation. Some nice jets were there to add to the watering effect. Some leaf falls. So yeah, I would use the foundation pieces as a snapping point for the mulch. And once I put one mulch down, I would duplicate it and adjust it slightly, just to fill up the gaps, and then just fully go across the board with it. Here, just adding in random bits of flowers. I'm not following any kind of design pattern, anything like that. I'm just completely making it up as I go along. By here, I'm adding some lights to it. Then I move on to put the roof on top of the main entrance. The one key rule to this is never ever put the roof on until you finish doing what you want inside, or otherwise it's a complete and utter nightmare getting the right camera angle and things like that. Also, when you're adjusting one thing, you end up clicking on the wrong thing and adjusting that and throw that out of alignment. So yeah, when it comes to making a building that's going to have a roof on, do everything inside the building first, then work on the building, then work on the roof. But then by here, my mouse is at its dying point, so it's giving me a bit of, I would say a telling off. Come on, get it on charge. But I soldiered through it. I managed to plug it in whilst playing, which did not improve anything for me. So yeah, but yeah, it's, you know, just lining everything up, making sure it's perfectly in line. One of the things I do hate, they call it auto snap, auto stack, and it doesn't really auto stack because, as you saw, it was just hovering above the part that I wanted it to. Pieces on this part as well. By here, I'm moving on to putting glass into the windows here and trying to make them look as European as possible. You can see I'm messing around with these, but then none of them really wants to give me that thing where I'm just like, yeah, that'll go. But I found these pieces then. Well, I remembered these pieces and used these. But then I was thinking, how am I going to... Oh no, sorry. I found these pieces. These don't connect to any grid or anything like that. These are freestanding. Too small. I think I do find one. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I choose. Then what I do is I build the window frame manually. Although I could have probably done it to make it look a little bit better than what I did, but I'm not going to argue with it. I was happy with it. I took some painted wood posts, painted them black, and I just lined them with the sides of the window gap, like the hole in the window wall. here's the final layout of this habitat. I think it looks quite good. You got the two park entrances there where you're going to go into the main park. There are ways to ensure that guests only go through where the path is. Now, by here, what I'm doing is designing my sign that will say Dragon Hearts Zoo. What I'm doing is I'm using these wooden posts essentially as lined paper, so that I can have the letters perfectly aligned with each other. So yeah, I was going for the letters, trying to find what type of font that they have. It's a bit of a shame that, you know, like, there's only a couple of fonts for these letters. It would be pretty cool if they could add more, or maybe implement a system where you can import your own fonts. I don't know if that's ever even possible within a game, or even if a modder could possibly do it. That would be pretty awesome. But I just went with this one. So because I did kind of like it. It's not too plain and it's not too boring. You know, I'm just pressing Control X and moving the letters down and going ahead and just spelling the word heart completely wrong. It was a long day playing this game. So I do fix it. So now I think I'm spelling out welcome here. Yeah. Just trying to find the letter for it. I wish we could resize the letters as well, because I know they have, you know, certain sizes already in the game, but to be real, it's not perfected. Because I would much rather have this welcome to be much smaller than the main Dragon Hearts Zoo. As you can see, I mapped out that those wooden posts to be a much smaller font, but it is what it is. You know, I can't change it. I'm not the developer or anything like that. Maybe in future the developer will put something in. Now I'm designing the background for the sign. But to be totally honest, when I finished it, I hated it. It just looked terrible. I mean, it's way too big. By here, the reason why I duplicated the sign instead of just picking that whole sign up and then doing it again is because if I messed up somehow along the way, I would have that. I could delete the duplicated sign and reduplicate the master design. See, yeah, by here. I knew that I didn't like it, but I tried my hardest to keep it working because sometimes if something doesn't work, you can fix it and it can look good, but yeah, there was no way of bringing this sign back from the dead. Even by here, I'm trying to save it with floor lines, but again, I just could not like it. So I had to go with a completely different design, which you will see in a minute. So this is the design that it ended with, which I like a lot more. And yeah, to me it looks much better. Like here, I filled in the trees, benches. I've done the null path so that guests can walk through it, whereas like they're walking on grass. That area where I've done the new sign, I've turned it into like a hard shelter for the animals that's going to be placed in here. So here's a little walkthrough. Here's our guest facilities, ATMs, pay your tickets. And again, this is all money from doing the butterfly exhibits. So there's the hard shelter for the peacocks or Indian peafowls. So yeah, to me it looks really good. I like it. I feel like maybe I should. Oh, so before I finish what I'm saying, these red barriers here, you place them inside any concrete, on any of the construction pieces, nobody can walk through those red barriers. So instead of having your guests walking through a brick wall, you can put those red barriers down inside the wall, so they're not making your building looking ugly with a big red barrier in front. Put it inside the wall using X to get the red, blue, and yellow access thing to push it inside the wall. And yeah, guests are gonna go the way you want them to go then. Now, I have been thinking about one of the gates, or both of the gates being open. And then, yeah, so this is the kind of design that I followed for the zoo. But yeah, with the gates, I was thinking, you know, if I open the gates, the peacocks are going to get through. And then I remembered about elephant grass. Now, elephant grass, you turn it upside down, place it under whatever you don't want the animals to go through, and it's like an invisible barrier. The hitbox on it is so big that animals can't walk through it, you can't walk over it, you can't jump over it. So, I did have the intention of opening those gates so that the guests ain't walking through a metal gate. But I ended up forgetting to do it. So yeah, this here is the final look. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There are going to be more Planet Zoo videos, so please hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications. It really helps the channel out, and it really helps me out as well. Thank you very much for being amazing.